Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Tony Hanson, joined by the rest of the Audio Dungeon crew, Luke Danny, Dan Isgro, Liam Lynch, Catherine Hunter, and Damian Scro. And thank you to Todd Heaney inside. Guys, welcome to the show. It is D-Sticks Arcade. Today, we're going to do nerd news because there's a lot of nerdy news coming out. And then we're going to have our season finale of Roll and Rumble, which is Rumble Mania. Guys, I'm very excited. It's been a long time coming. Everybody, how was your Super Bowl? How was your weekend?
Very nice.
Doing
Pretty good.
Enjoyable.
Didn't win any boxes. Did anybody win any boxes?
No.
My mom.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Cool.
Talk. I don't hear.
Check.
I don't hear
Two,
Damien at all.
test,
Thank God.
Yeah, I'm not hearing anybody.
Damien's
Hey.
out today.
Hey.
I'll translate what he's saying for the
Two,
fans.
two. Hey, hey.
He said he had
Two.
a great
Hey,
time.
hey.
Two.
He had
My
a
name
great
is Damien,
weekend,
he said.
as he should.
Hey, hey.
He
Check-
won $10
Check that microphone over
million.
there.
Hey, for
Okay.
horses. I hear Lou.
Check.
You hear Lou?
You hear me?
I
No,
hear
no.
you.
Check the
don't hear you
microphone in the
guys.
middle.
I hear
There we go.
other people. I hear
Good.
that.
That one's on.
That's good.
Damien
One,
is
two,
gone.
two.
The fans have voted. They unfortunately have voted Damien out.
Thanks for
We'll
playing
now
Damien.
snuff your torch.
Oh, hello.
Hey.
Hello. I hear myself.
Hey.
Back to
Never
life.
mind.
You still can't hear us?
No.
You have that new fancy box. You might have to lift it on.
Yeah, I'm
It should be right in front of you.
fooling around with it.
There should be a volume swap switch. Oh, what was that?
It's getting funky.
I know. I heard.
Feedback.
That was from Todd though.
Okay, so welcome to the show, guys. So let's get ready. We'll wait for the fumbling to stop.
Any
What is
minute.
happening now?
Yeah, we're good. Welcome to the show, guys. Okay, so let's get going with nerd news. So there's a lot that's been going on right now, and it's pretty interesting. You good over there?
Not yet.
You could just switch to the other headphones.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, nice.
So
That's a man who's
Ryan?
thinking.
Don't even think about
Todd
it.
cut off his old headset.
Yeah, Ryan, if you show up, don't.
That would be amazing.
If he's watching right now, you're not gonna have any audio, Ryan.
Beautiful voices.
Yes.
He's back.
Okay, so let's get going, guys. So nerd news. What's been going on? We have a lot to talk about today because the Flash trailer came out. The trailer for Picard has been out in different forms, but another one just released. Guardians of the Galaxy has released a trailer. The Hogwarts game, yes, and the Hogwarts game it came out. So there's a lot to talk about with all of these things.
New Dial of Destiny trailer yesterday.
Yes.
too.
Right, and a new
I
trailer
missed
for
all these trailers.
right. So let's start off.
They're available online.
Doing
I gotta watch
yesterday,
them.
man. Watch
I
your
gotta
football.
watch them. Yeah, jeez.
So let's start off with Hogwarts because I know you're playing it. I'm not, but I think the game looks absolutely phenomenal.
I am playing it. I think I have like 30 hours in it already.
So
Wow.
tell us about
Yeah.
like where
Cool.
it where is it in the timeline?
It's way before everything. So it's like I think 200 years or 100 something years. So like none of the characters are any of the ones from the books or the movies, but like ancestors are in it. Like there's a Professor Weasley, and it's actually the timeline order where Sirius Black's great grandfather is the headmaster. So if you're
Oh.
familiar on your Harry Potter, because he's in one of the portraits always they talk about. So it's when he is headmaster of the school is where it sits. But it's great. It's like Skyrim in Harry Potter. That's like the best way I can
Like
kind
an
of describe it.
RPG,
Yeah,
style
big
game?
RPG, and it's huge. Like I've probably spent all 30 hours playing. I'd say 27 or 8 of those hours inside the castle right now,
Oh,
and
man.
then you can leave the castle, and the world's like 100 times bigger than the castle.
Oh, wow.
Like it's enormous. It's crazy.
Wow.
Does it feel like an MMO in a sense? I know
No,
it's a
it's-
single player game, but
It's
I'm
single
saying
player.
I should say does it have the scope of an MMO? Is what I mean.
Yeah,
to say.
the scope is pretty massive. Like I've been very impressed. I went into it kind of like, okay, we'll see what happens. And I was so impressed by it because I guess the developers really have a love for the lore of the game. Like every nook and cranny you go, there's something happening. There's like students talking, or there's like a random statue you can read about, or like some other like piece of candy Easter egg of something from Harry Potter. If like the books and stuff, it's really cool.
Is it sandbox feel or no?
Yeah, to an extent. Like you can choice a little bit, like in terms of if you're going to be good or bad, because like you get dialogue choices to like respond to the students. I can't tell. Supposedly there's different endings. I don't know like how much it affects a certain quest line if you like yell at somebody or on a team with them.
But can you like right now, for example, just leave Hogwarts and
Yeah.
go out to the woods and
Yep.
go as far as you want?
Yep. Yeah, you can do. That's what Joe, my friend who I've been playing with, he has spent no time in the castle. So he has just been out in the wilderness the whole time. So yeah,
That's great.
Yeah, kind of. That's
That is
I
great.
that's my favorite type of playing. I don't. I'm so done with quests.
yeah.
Don't give me a quest. Just put me in the world, and I will do my own thing.
You'll
And,
figure it
Uh-huh.
out.
yeah, I'm good. And if I want to, maybe I'll get bored, and I want to do that main
Yeah.
main
Right.
storyline. But like, I don't want to do it right.
It's very much because basically the way that the timeline progresses is you got to go to your classes. So like when you go to your class, you learn a spell, and then it advances the main quest kind of along. But all in between that, you can just go out into the wilderness, and then there's all different villages. There's like Hogsmeade, and then random other places with side quests and just talking to dudes and killing people. It's crazy. And I did the Avada Kedavra for the first time yesterday. Whoo, baby, that was crazy. 'Cause there's like a special dark arts arena where you can, I guess, do them early because usually I still haven't found it in the main game. But you're just like, and like the whole screen goes like crazy. And then you kill the dude, and then everyone else starts like screaming and they start cowering. And they're like, "No, please!" And you're like, "Oh my god, I feel like a terrible wizard."
Wow.
And then you just keep doing it though because it's great.
Who here is a big Harry Potter fan?
I like them.
Mhm.
I liked all the movies.
I'm
Yeah.
shockingly unacquainted with them.
I'm sure my
Really?
knowledge of the lore would put me, amongst the real,
Yeah, I've
serious
seen.
Harry Potter fans,
Right, yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
it goes deep.
But
Yeah.
I like them for sure.
I've read the books. I've seen the movies. Haven't really gotten into Fantastic Beasts though.
Yeah,
Right, I haven't either. It just didn't grab me, I guess. Probably the
I
same
watched
for
the
you.
movies. They
I know
were all right.
Ryan. Ryan's big on Harry Potter, but he's
Yeah.
not here.
Mm.
Oh,
Yeah, Ryan's
And
really big on
everybody
Harry
I've
Potter.
spoken to that's played the game says it's great.
Yeah.
Like so far, like I've just been hearing nothing but like rave reviews from people. So I definitely want to check it out.
I
So-
would recommend.
So let's talk about the other side of this conversation, which is there are lots of people that are kind of boycotting it, right? Because they're upset. So what is the story with that?
Because they don't want money to go to J.K. Rowling because she kind of stinks as a person, basically, is what it boils down to. And so they're like, don't play the game because then J.K. Rowling gets money and she has problematic social views in a sense. So people are like, don't give her any more money. But she gets money from a whole bunch of other things too. So
Yeah,
can't really stop it.
I don't think anyone's bankrupting her anytime soon.
I know.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, it's tough. We were talking about that before. Is do you draw a line between the artists themselves to who they are personally to the art that they create? And I remember there was a thing on Saturday Night Live when what's his name Pete came out and he was talking about the same thing for like Eminem and a few other artists about like when they get into trouble and like what do you do like when somebody goes in and now all of a sudden they do something terrible and now you feel like I can't listen to their music anymore, but you used to like their music. So
Yeah.
what do? Do you draw a line or you don't? So what do you guys think about that?
I think it's a personal choice. I think I know for myself, like where I can, like if I enjoy the art, then maybe I'm just not paying attention to the artist. Maybe I don't know much about them. And if I do, well, if it taints the work for me, then maybe I won't look at it anymore.
If it affects you enough.
Maybe, yeah. I think you have to kind of make that call. It's like a personal kind of decision. I don't know, personal call. But I would hope to not, if it's something I really like, I would hope I could still enjoy the art, but maybe you can't under certain situations. I don't know.
Yeah, it's tricky. It is definitely a case by case, right? Because someone does something bad enough that affects you to the point where you don't even want to enjoy what they created.
Right.
Then
Well, it
it
just
does.
might make you sick from that point out.
Right.
It's possible.
Right.
Like if that was the case, that'd be it. Just cut that out.
What about you guys? Anything?
Yeah, I think Damien's got a good point. I mean, it depends. To me, it depends on the level of the thing that you disapprove of. I mean, if it's somebody that has a view that's different than yours, I could live with that.
Right. You could see
You know,
past the
if they're
things
gonna,
like that.
Right.
like, I'm not a big fan of celebrities pushing politics in general, but I mean, I wouldn't watch anything or listen to anything if because they all do. So
Right.
it's but
Right.
as far as I mean, if I had a bunch of O.J. Simpson memorabilia, I probably would have gotten rid of it 30 years ago.
That's a great example.
Yeah.
Right.
There you go.
So it depends. It's just if it matters to you. So yeah. So I mean, for those of you that are not bothered by that and you want to check it out, it sounds and it looks phenomenal. I
Yeah.
haven't played it yet. I think I'm going to. Is it on Xbox at all?
I
I
think,
think it's
so.
on everything.
Good.
Yeah.
I think so.
Somehow they have it on the Switch too, I saw. But I don't. Switch
Yeah,
doesn't
that's
come
right,
out till
Todd.
July. Todd
Okay.
says I don't know how it's going to run
Kia
it because
Switch.
it's so
So-
big and the Switch is so old. But
And I know that other people were upset also because it had a 72-hour pre-release for everyone who bought the deluxe edition, and people were going nuts because they had to wait for the 72 hours.
further than that, if you bought it on
funny.
PC, the 72 hours wasn't really 72 hours.
Uh-oh.
We had to wait until like 1 p.m. instead of midnight on the Tuesday.
They,
Me and Joe queued up
they
ready
made
to
you wait a whole
stream.
extra hour?
We like set our whole stream up. We were like,
Ah.
no, it was till noon. Like we had to wait. We had to go to sleep. We couldn't even stream it. We were like,
Oh man.
killed our whole vibe. That's why I was like,
Wow.
oh man, I'm gonna end up hating this game. And it brought me down to like here
Yeah.
when I went into playing it, and the game was so good it brought me back up. to that
Wow.
time. So,
That's
yeah.
That's
big.
pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
impressive.
That is
Crazy.
Wow.
So let's talk about who is a fan of Star Trek in here. I know Damien
Wow.
is
Oh, yeah. Sure.
Eh,
Really?
a little bit.
I'll watch it. I have nothing against it.
I
but
feel like the most you
feel
got to Star Trek was when you wanted to buy the jacket that Captain Picard wears.
yeah. Oh, that's
He's
a
like,
cool
yeah, I like
jacket.
that jacket.
So he's
Which
got
one?
this
In the new, like the new stuff, like or
The jacket he
No,
wears
which
sometimes.
jacket?
The sometimes jacket.
Like the formal?
in Next Generation.
No, not the white.
I don't know. I don't know what we're talking
In
about.
Next Generation, there's maybe what, like 5
Like a
episodes
red
or something
jacket?
like that.
Like
Yeah,
a
where he
captain's-
wears
I
this
think I
like
know what you mean.
red,
Yeah.
like suede looking
Right.
It's
jacket.
pretty cool.
He wears a
It's like
gray.
nice and
He wears a
fitted.
gray shirt underneath when he wears that, and then he
Okay.
wears the red on top.
Okay.
It's kind of like informal looking. I feel like if Picard was going out to like a party Todd,
It's
with his
still
buddies,
classic.
he would wear this cool, like nice
Like,
fitted
still looks
jacket.
Good.
And I looked for it for a while, but I couldn't
So
nail it down.
Too
Couldn't
bad.
find it.
So Picard has been out for a while. We're getting ready for season 3 of Picard, and I kind of feel with what you feel is that season 1 was good. It was fine,
I enjoyed it.
but instead of like let's see it rev up from here, it just kind of revved down on season 2.
Yeah, I didn't finish season 2 yet, but
Yeah,
I'm
that's,
gonna try
that,
to.
that tells you
before
exactly where
3
you're at.
comes out.
And now they're bringing back all of the original cast of the Next Generation
which is cool.
for like a last big hurrah moment
That's very cool.
as they
Pretty
fight
cool.
arthritis, and
Yeah, they.
that's the Rocky joke. So yeah. So what I mean, so what are you thinking? Are you excited, or are you kind of just like
I'm
done?
sure I'm a little excited. I mean, Next Generation is great. Like that's that's a classic Trek show. That's
Right.
It's probably my favorite Trek show. And it's cool to get to see all those characters come back.
Yeah.
I guess. Well, hopefully it's going to be great.
And I think they just saved that for like whatever the last season was. Like, well, we're gonna bring it back, but we're not gonna wait until we have to. And
Mm,
how far can we get on this? And
right.
it's like, okay, how far can we get all Q's back? Okay, is that enough? Okay, no, okay, apparently that's done too. So now, okay, let's get to them and let's get out.
Right. Listen, if they got a decent story and they got all those actors back in, that's great. Like,
They probably will not have a decent story because
well, come on, man. I'm trying to have hope here.
I hope so. I hope so.
I'm trying to stay
I
positive.
feel like I'm living on Star Trek fumes, warp core
Yeah.
fumes.
I still have to watch Star. I've never watched really any.
Like
Oh,
any,
It's
man,
one of those
it's-
things where the lore
Oh, man.
seems so vast that like to dive in seems like such a commitment. You know.
It's
just
intimidating.
pick any
Um,
show and start, or any movie.
Don't start with the original series because I mean, other
That's
people
tough,
might.
tough start.
Other
tough
people
sell.
will tell me probably say no, start with there, and they'll probably say to start in it. I
Yeah.
would just say start with Next Generation and just
Oh, so
watch them there.
It's like
I gotta
Star Wars,
agree.
right? You want to start with like
What?
you don't want to start with the originals, right?
What?
No, it's very unlike that.
What?
Very unlike that was the other week. Oh
That was
man,
quite a hot argument.
yes, yeah. We all went out into the parking lot, had a fist fight after.
Yeah,
So-
you could definitely start with Next Generation, though.
Yeah, it's a good
in my
start.
opinion.
Yeah, it's you don't have to like know a lot of stuff. There's no like other lore. You just watch, and then
Okay.
Yeah.
there's only like little every once in a while little like little Easter eggs. Like, oh, remember that, and that's all it
Gotcha,
is.
gotcha.
You just watch. So yeah, so I'm excited for those of you. I don't know when it's coming out. Yeah, I don't know either. So
Sorry.
welcome to the news. we don't
It's on
know.
the way.
We don't know.
It's coming soon.
So yeah. So let's talk about the Flash trailer,
Oh yeah.
which I'm very excited about. So my prediction a few weeks ago was that they were going to bridge the old stuff with Henry Cavill and all that with the new stuff, and so far that's exactly what it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and they're bringing back Michael Keaton for Batman,
Awesome.
which is
Pretty
phenomenal.
cool.
And in the trailer, he says, "I am Batman," which is smart.
That's it. We need, yeah.
Like that's his claim to fame. He
Yeah,
still
that's-
says that
that's-
everywhere he
Check that
goes.
box off. Just
That is it.
check.
And I feel like the little like minute of him like with the music playing like and he jumps down. It felt like the old for me. It felt like the old movie in 1989, and I'm like super excited. So it explains why why they kept Ezra Miller on. And Damian Bro before the show saying like, but now we have two of him in one movie
Yeah,
because he
what-
goes
Yeah.
he goes to another
man.
universe where he's there and his mom's alive, which is why he stays there. And then apparently there's no other people to help defend the Earth. And meanwhile, he encounters Batman in the form of Michael Keaton, which is awesome. And Ben Affleck is in as well from the old one. So
Yeah, that's cool. I like that.
There's gonna be two Batman in the same
Yeah,
movie.
two Batman.
No,
They're
but I don't think
they're
he's-
doing a multiverse now.
They're probably
but Batman is not fighting with Batman. It's just like that's before, and then he goes.
So where
And
so
maybe-
that Batman just disappears?
Yeah, Batman switches.
We might not
Right.
even see two
Oh.
Batmans. One might be Bruce Wayne, and the other one might be Batman.
Right.
You know,
We don't know.
I mean,
The thing about it was
DC
like,
has lost me.
yeah, I was gonna say like
DC has lost
we
me.
talked
Right?
about DC
Like-
recently, and it was like
Okay,
like they're
there's-
trying to like carve out their own identity.
there's going to
apart
be
from
8
Marvel,
Bruce
right?
Wayne.
But yeah, they're
and
not
one
doing
Batman.
that.
They're not.
They're not
it was
doing
like,
that.
It was like this. Like I saw the trailer, and I was like, okay, this is DC No Way Home. You
But
know,
what
it's
they
like we have-
are-
we
Yeah,
have
pretty
multiple,
much. Yep.
multiple Flashes, multiple Batmans.
Yep,
Oh,
yep.
But here is the-
multiverses.
Here is the progress
Yeah.
they made. And and maybe I sound like I'm on the DC side a lot, but I'm not. I like watching car crashes and the burning. You know? So and I'm rooting for it because if it goes like I'm excited for this movie. Great. Awesome. But I feel like in the past they were like, well, we're not doing that. And Marvel's like, well, we're gonna do it. And they were like, no, we're not gonna do it. Or people are too big to do that. And then they were like, damn it, why did we do it?
Yeah.
And then when Marvel already did Avengers and they were on like the second one, they were like, well, we're gonna do our own Justice League. So now they're gonna start doing it, and now it's like in the era of like where we are at superhero wise, that's like them going back and trying to play catch up. But now
They're still doing.
they're
that.
only 1 year back by doing this now because Spider-Man was out, so it was still on the
Oh,
multiverse
so
thing.
They're getting a little closer. They're
Right.
catching up.
So they're pretty much right there. So now like they're in like the rearview mirror. So good for them.
Now they're right in our rear view
I'm with
mirror.
you.
So maybe in like another 2 years, we'll be seeing like true
At the
original
same time.
DC content. That's gonna get us all excited.
I think you're exactly right
yeah.
because this year is going to be that. And I think Aquaman 2 comes out. How's that going to work? No idea. So it's like here's Aquaman in a universe that we don't care about anymore. But so that's going to happen by the end of the year. And when is the new stuff going to come out? It's a great question.
Probably the next year, and then 2 movies into it, they'll fire James Gunn and hire someone else and reboot again. you
Yes.
know?
There you go.
I saw an article today saying they should fire James Gunn because of something he released where like it's Clark Kent and his son is going to come out or whatever.
Like
This-
already they think it's gonna be bad.
Something that happened they didn't like, and I read it only for a second, and and I want to go into the topic, but they didn't like it, and I was like, already he just started, and like you want to. This is the age we live in. It's just like
Wow.
you got the job. I hate you.
How
Yeah.
long until Disney just buys it and then we have Kevin Feige make all the DC movies as well?
Disney will own everything.
Yeah.
It'll be Superman and Iron Man and,
Yeah.
and Mickey Mouse in one movie together,
Yeah.
and our
Oh.
kids would be like, "This is the best thing ever."
Yeah.
Our kids, I would be like that.
I feel like would you?
No, but I mean,
Nah.
maybe I don't know. I'll just see it.
Iron Man.
Mickey Mouse as the villain. I like it. It's got
Do you
traction.
know you wouldn't want to see that? You would be like, "This is pure garbage."
Mickey Mouse is the corporate emperor who owns all of them?
Well, that's funny. Yeah, that's different. Would you watch? Let's see, Spider-Man and Obi-Wan Kenobi team up?
Yep.
You would?
Hell yeah.
That's where it comes to. Come on.
Eh.
No,
Whoa.
yeah, that's where I'm
I
at.
would. I love those characters.
If you found the right combination of characters, you would probably pique my interest. But no,
Yeah, you
those
could do
two
some
in
cool stuff.
particular,
Oh, who could we get from Willow and Indiana Jones together?
Oh yeah.
for,
Oh,
for Dan.
man.
Well, Dan-
we, need, we need
yeah.
we need a Willow
Oh, yeah.
Indiana Jones
Yeah.
mashup. Ooh,
You gotta get Marty
Dan
McFly
just got high
involved
from that.
somehow.
Yeah.
Use
Yeah,
that
well,
DeLorean to
Ooh, yeah, that'd
travel
be good.
to other
Yes.
dimensions,
There you
yeah.
go.
and then Dan's in.
I'm somewhat excited. It's kind of like the from our youth, which I won't say what year to date us, but the after school special where they had all the cartoons come together to tell us not to do drugs. and they had all the cartoons together, and I was like in class, like losing my mind. I'm like, they're going in the sewer. Ninja Turtles are in the sewer. Oh my God, everyone's hanging out, telling me don't do drugs.
Okay.
I won't do it for you, Michelangelo. So
Worked like a charm.
yeah, so maybe he team ups. You know, who knows? It's gonna be great in the future. When will it end? I don't know.
I don't know, but this is why. Like, just give me. Like, I loved What If. Just give me Disney What If. Don't give me Marvel What If. Give me Disney content What If. And just go berserk. Go
Yeah.
crazy. Because it's animated,
What if
whatever.
all the
it's
moms
half an
had
hour.
never died.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh,
yes.
man.
Any idea?
Wipe the whole Disney universe
Yeah.
off the map.
All the parents survived.
Everyone's got parents. There's no conflict. They're all just princesses with parents and take care of them.
If they all had parents, maybe they would be all like, more like have more character flaws. Like maybe all the kids
Yeah.
would be way more
They'd
flawed
be in therapy
Yeah.
and
than
stuff.
they would the normal
Yeah.
versions where they're all like cool or whatever.
Is this why I'm not a superhero yet? Because I have parents
Yes,
and they love
Yeah.
me.
that's what happens.
That's
That's
the
what Disney
problem.
tells
Yeah,
you.
that's-
I guess
why.
so.
That's
That's the
problem.
Disney.
Maybe.
That's the
How are
Disney meme.
orphans watching Disney movies? Like,
They're
So they
waiting
can
for their
relate.
moment. They're waiting
guess.
for their moment.
I guess. Wow.
Yeah. They either go on some kind of self-discovery quest, or they become Batman, I guess.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
How awesome would it be if Michael Keaton and Christian Bale teamed up?
And then what? Doing what? A Batman movie together?
Being Batman, not in other movies.
What? And
What
then
do
do
you
what?
think I'm talking about?
All right, but
They started a restaurant together.
It was,
the way you sold that line to
They
me,
should
I,
do
don't know,
that.
I didn't know what you were
I
talking
thought that
about.
we were on a level where
A
I could just
Batman?
say Christian Bale and
Yeah.
No, it's gonna be Mr. Mom and
yeah. I was thinking like
American
Beetlejuice
Psycho.
and American Psycho hanging out.
American Psycho and Multiplicity.
That works.
Okay, so you want the
Multiplicity.
multiverse?
I think it's Multiplicity.
No, yeah,
I'm a joke,
multiplicity. Yes. So you want the many Batman in one movie? And all
I'm
that.
not like yelling
That's
it from the
the-
rooftops, but yeah, I'll take a many Batman
That's the
story.
movie right there, a multiplicity Batman crossover where every time he creates
Ooh.
another version of himself, a different Batman shows up.
Oh,
Sick.
wow.
Yes,
It's kind of cool.
Boom.
I love it.
Sick.
Or it could be
Sold.
Gung Ho, where Christian Bale is working
Oh,
at a
Gung Ho!
Japanese.
I love
car
Gung Ho. Christian Bale.
Oh, man.
Would you imagine if they tried to?
We should go on strike. Can I go on strike? Go on strike.
Oh my God.
I'm not gonna lie. If they said Gung Ho 2 and and they just
Wow.
had Christian Bale and Batman, that's gonna be my favorite movie.
That's it. That's the one that gets you.
Sorry,
Wow.
everyone. He's just Batman for no reason.
God.
Oh man.
Bruce Wayne lost his fortune. He's got to go work.
So he buys the Japanese car dealership and he has to make it work. So he's over there trying to make it work.
But then they're striking against Batman.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah.
What?
The Batman's evil. Like he's the Union Buster.
That could be good.
I think we got something here.
That's a good
Gung Ho 2.
All right, we're gonna. That's what's coming
Rise
next.
of the Dark
next
Knight.
season of Audio Dungeon.
Cover
We're
it.
making that movie.
I like you. You make me laugh.
Couple more turnovers at DC that might happen. Might be in the pipeline.
With their ideas right now, they're like,
Yeah.
listen, I'll take anything. What do you got? Gung Ho 2 and Christian Bale? Can we get him on the phone?
Sold.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I'm so excited about that.
Write the script.
Yes. Someone put up, I don't know if I said it to you yet, about hating Chris Pratt. There's,
You sent me the picture. Yeah.
Oh yes. So there's for DC movies are coming up, and they were like, please don't get Chris Pratt. It's like a movement not to put Chris Pratt into DC.
James Gunn, please keep Chris Pratt out of the.
That's
DC
pretty much what it
universe.
was. Yeah, they're like very worried. So I
Wow.
think I said it to you, and just to laugh at.
That was funny.
What's the last one? Speaking of Chris Pratt, Guardians of the Galaxy, our last topic of the day, our first catch of the day. The trailer to me looked. I didn't learn anything from the trailer.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah, I guess that is good. But like, I guess they don't either that the old days. If you saw a trailer and like there wasn't a funny joke or something that made you like motivated, you could tell the movie sucked.
Mm.
And then there was a time in the aughts where like things change where now you can't tell. And I do feel like it's very possible that they just kind of like gave us the nothing because we don't need to sell this movie. And why give away the jokes?
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I believe that. But at the trailer looked crappy to me. But I know the movie. I love Guardians of the Galaxy. It's my favorite franchise out of Marvel. So I think that it's going to be great. What are your thoughts? Are you excited for 3?
I didn't see it yet.
Yeah,
am.
I'm excited for it. Like I'm more excited, I think, for the trailer based on what the trailer was than you were, because like I think if I got what I was expecting, I think I'd be much less excited. I'd be like, oh, okay, like a funny Guardians movie is exactly what I was expecting, but like the heavy drama of like a new Guardians of the Galaxy movie and strong implications that like this is the end for
Certain
one
people.
character, or if not multiple characters, makes me say, okay, like we're gonna get a very, very dramatic send off, a much more serious Guardians movie, which kind of like makes me say, like, okay, that makes me interested.
That's a good point.
I'm going to make a prediction. I'm going to predict 2 deaths. I think Rocket Raccoon dies, and I think that what's his name dies.
Drax.
Dies.
Yeah.
Well, he's been very, very
Yeah, they
forthcoming
keep-
about the fact that he's done with
Right.
the role, and he's not.
Yeah.
Right.
This is his last one.
And I feel like the Christmas special was like, okay, we squeezed a little bit out more,
Yeah.
but that's it. Like, be thankful, and I was thankful.
I feel like they're using that as a swerve, though.
What do you mean?
Think it's a
Like-
smokescreen?
Yeah.
Actors do that. They say like, oh, I can't see myself doing this anymore, and I get more money later on. But he seems very genuine.
No. I feel like they know that everyone knows that Batista's saying that, so they're presenting the movie like, oh, maybe Drax is gonna. But I don't think he's.
But
gonna
they're not pushing that anywhere in any of the trailers.
die.
The only thing that comes out that kind of eludes that possibly is the whole thing with the coloring of the logo. In every movie, that's the person who dies, which was Groot, which was Yondu,
Right.
and then now it's the colors of Rocket Raccoon.
Right. But there is a Drax does have a line in the trailer where he says like, "I'm proud to be fighting with my friends" or something like that.
Yeah,
It's
well,
a very much like, "Oh,
yeah.
I love you guys."
There's actually 2 lines in there that make you feel like it's like the end. They say like, for the last time, let's do this, something like that.
right,
And you're like,
right. Also, like I'm kind of.
yeah.
Go ahead. I'm
No,
sorry.
I was gonna say the way I took it from the trailers is like they're probably not gonna kill off that character. They're just gonna let him like retire from being this amazing warrior that he is.
that would be
'Cause,
better.
like for a character like that whose main thing is basically like killing other people and characters, like I could just see like them deciding, oh, let's give him like this peaceful send off. Let's say, he's gonna put his knives down, and then that'll be he's gonna
He
like
also-
swear off violence or something at the end, maybe.
Yeah.
Or like that's it. I'm gonna go home and like live in peace or something. Like I could just see them doing something like that at the end with that character.
They could. He can also die because it's the multiverse now. So
Right.
now you can do anything you want.
Right.
He can grow a 3rd leg. It doesn't matter.
Okay. Hey, if it's entertaining, if it makes the movie better, go for it.
Okay, well.
Cool.
So, and then Indiana Jones now has a trailer that I have not seen. I like the fact that they're doing the CGI work on Indiana Jones because the CGI work I saw usually makes me upset, and this one got me excited because it looks like legit. I feel like I'm looking into an older movie that he did and
Oh,
not
man.
CGI.
It looks good, and like I don't. This might just be me, but I thought it looked better in this trailer than it did in the original trailer.
Awesome.
This was a short one though. It was just like 30 seconds, maybe. Like
Mm-hmm.
Guardians and Flash were both like 2.5 minutes or 3 minutes, but this was quick. So like they really didn't give much away in terms of like if there will be actual time trial, like what is the Dial of Destiny. It was just like some cool action shots here and there, jumping out of a plane and kind of like him on the horse again in the city. But like it all looks
It's getting
A-okay
back up
so
on the
far.
horse.
yeah. Sala had a good line in the trailer, which is getting me excited.
That's exciting.
John Rice Davies looks good. Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm excited for that. So there's a lot of good movies coming out. So it's just like we were talking about before the show is talking about how like these days, whatever comes out, Avatar came out, and it basically ruined Damien for CGI action in many
Action
movies.
sequences and water sequences.
Yes,
Like, that's it.
so that
That's
he will
the- that's
compare
the new
everything.
bar. Oh,
I
yeah.
just
To
saw
Avatar.
Avatar.
Yeah, I thought the action sequences and the water sequences were amazing.
So if you think about it,
Yeah, I like
David Liam does not
You
agree.
didn't like Avatar?
I just don't think the graphics were that great. I said
Wow,
it
did you
before.
go see it in the theater
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff?
Remember
Wow.
we had that whole.
Wow. I
the
know,
talk?
yeah, we were
I was
talking
like,
about it, that's
yeah,
right.
I thought it was kind of
Yeah.
wacky. Some parts of it to me.
Wow, too bad.
Yeah.
Really?
This is
It's
what
not what I
this-
thought.
when the first one came out, everyone was saying the whole Dances with Wolves thing, and then they were
Right.
saying it looks amazing, but the story has been done before. When I saw it, I found myself not caring that it was Dances with Wolves, and I just enjoyed it because it did look beautiful and it was interesting. I feel like the same thing's going to happen again for me because I haven't seen it yet. But
I feel like the story is still not the strong part of the movie.
it'll
Yeah.
never be the strong part of the movie.
To say,
But who
it-
knows? They've
that's
made
the
5 of
nicest
them.
way of saying that. Like, but yeah, it's But I thought it was better than the first one, story wise too.
And so every single time a movie comes out that ups it, that is now the bar. Whether we're talking about the CGI effect of de-aging somebody, which turns it comes out, I'm waiting for that one, and then I see it's better. Then I go, okay, it's getting better. So if you think about it, every video game you play, whether it's Hogwarts now or something else,
Mm.
and then every movie you watch is now upping that bar, to that new level, and every other thing that comes out has to give you that level, a tweak, or shock you to no end.
Mm.
Because how many times in your life have you been shocked where like those are the things you remember? The first MMO that I played,
Mm-hmm.
was Star Wars Galaxies, and that's the one that like I loved and I stayed with it. Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers for the first time was like
Mhm.
I was like, holy, what is this? I was not prepared for that. The first time I saw something on a DVD was I couldn't believe how clear it was. And then you look back at 80 stuff and you're like, oh, we've been
Right.
watching this thinking this is okay.
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park,
Jurassic
Right.
Park still
Right.
holds up oddly
Yeah.
well.
it does.
There's like not a stitch out of place when
Yeah.
you watch Jurassic Park. It's amazing.
And in that time when they
Terminator
did it,
2,
they
like
were
that.
if you ever saw the how was it made
Movies that made us.
was it made
Yeah,
us?
yeah.
Yeah.
They even then they were like amazed that we can do this, and the guy really pushed it. And they went to the meeting, and he's like took a chance. He goes, oh yeah, have this, and they were like, what?
Yeah.
And then the other guy was like, you
Yeah.
jerk.
He's like, you weren't supposed to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. But thank God he did because that's what it is. So it's interesting. Like it's awesome. Like you crave that. I find myself craving that. I want that next game that's gonna like take over my life for a week. Or that next movie that like leaves you like in thought for a while. You have that movie that really like gets in your brain and like you can't think about anything else.
Mm.
Mhm.
So
It's been a while since I've
yes,
seen that movie.
and I feel like it comes less and less the older you get.
Did you guys see Everything Everywhere All at Once last
I
year?
was thinking about
No.
that when they
That
were
was that
saying
movie
that.
for
That
me.
was that movie for me too.
Yeah, it was
Really?
Especially in the
good.
past year, for sure. Yeah,
It was
Absolutely.
in what way?
one of those movies that really sticks with you, and that like
Yeah.
you keep thinking about, and you're like, oh wow, like like you really feel like you saw something new and amazing, kind of.
The Last of Us episode with Ron Swanson with Offerman. That one really. The whole next day, I kept thinking about it,
Yeah,
It was really good.
yeah.
and
That was great.
it was interesting because that was a complete turn to the right for the
Mhm.
show for like just do this episode that like
Off on a tangent.
didn't need to be there,
story-wise, right?
Complete.
Yeah.
And it was wonderful. So that was like such a risk, but I thought it was really, really good for those who watched the show Last of Us.
It was like art in a sense. You know what I mean? It was just
Yes.
like, we're just going to do it because we want to do it, not because we have to formulaically do it. You know what I mean?
Right. And I like that it is more of that and more of that coming out because
Yeah.
the older movies back in the day would have plenty of fluff scenes that didn't actually move the plot along.
Yeah.
They just go. This is what it's like to live on a ranch, and then they're doing stuff like you could hack off half these scenes.
Yeah.
And then now they're getting back to a little bit of that. They're putting it back in here and there, so it's good.
Did you guys see this week's Last of Us?
Oh yeah.
I have not. No.
good. It's good.
Yeah.
That's all
It
I'll
was.
say.
So, which out of all the movies we mentioned, out of everything that's coming out, even the video games, what are you excited for this year? What media is coming out? What shows coming out? What are you looking forward to? What's your top thing?
I think indie.
Yeah.
Indiana
Dial
Jones.
of Destiny.
That's definitely-
Mandalorian
Mando.
next month.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh, is that
Mandalorian.
coming back
Yes.
soon?
Big.
hmm
That's right.
Wait.
Can't wait for that.
I think Ant-Man's going to be good.
Yes.
I think it's going to be good. Yeah, we didn't discuss that at all.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That looks
Ant-Man,
like it's going to
definitely
be.
I'm
looking forward
hoping-
to that.
Because I was hoping it was going to be Multiverse of Madness. And then what was the one that just came out after that? There's another one that
Wakanda
was felt like
Wakanda
it was-
Forever.
yeah,
Wakanda.
Black
Both
Panther,
of them,
yeah.
I was hoping were going to be like big launch movies, and they kind of just were movies rather than big.
No.
You know what I mean?
They were just tidying up.
Yeah. So I'm hoping maybe now Ant-Man will be the launch movie.
It is.
yeah.
So
It 100% is the
hopefully,
launch movie.
Yeah, for
if
sure.
it's not, then I'm gonna be so sad. Then it's gonna be a stinky movie.
There's a lot. There's talk about people getting killed in that one too.
Yeah, and exactly. They're saying that Paul Rudd might die in that movie, and it does seem to be like they keep throwing that out there a lot. And if you think about it, right, they keep saying this person's probably going to die. They're just trying to like get us going.
Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah. So Mandalorian, really quick. I want to talk about that one. So March 1st, Mandalorian. That's awesome. I'm very excited about that.
March 1st.
March 1st. It's like a few weeks away.
Can't wait.
So I don't know if they're doing another Boba Fett, but if they're not going to, fine. Please don't. I think that was enough. And I love Boba Fett, but when I saw that you could tell that all they had was like half a season of stuff, they were like, and now the Mandalorian show.
Yeah.
So I liked it, but I'd rather him be a character in the Mandalorian world. And great, you did that one for Boba Fett, good, but we don't have to do it again.
Mm.
So
Cat Bane blew me away.
yeah,
That's cool.
He just
That's
looked
really
so
cool.
good.
you look really good.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely excited. I think the only thing I didn't like about that whole last season, all the stuff with Luke, like
Yeah.
that was talking about a moment that like sat with you, like that, like changed you a bit. When
I
he,
don't see them topping the first 2 seasons.
Yes.
I hate to say it. I just don't see it happening.
They,
I hope it does.
I mean,
I'm
for
excited,
what they're
but-
doing, it seems like they're taking the story in a completely different direction, but something that like I want to see all of it. Like if they're going deep into the what's the word I'm looking for? The mythology of Mandalore, like,
and all that stuff.
I'm there for it. Like bring it on, you know?
Yeah. I mean, we have seen a lot of that in the animated shows and stuff. So they're gonna, it's gonna have to be really good. I feel like because again, for casual fans like that have watched all that stuff, especially if you've watched all the animated series, there's been a lot of Mandalore stuff. So they got to be careful, like how I feel like they present that. I mean, it's gonna be awesome to see all that in live action, of course. But I hope it's great.
it seems like they have a lot of angles to play, and all the angles are fun. That's kind of what you're saying.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
when he had a duel for the blade, I think that was like, oh man, this is like a gunslinger duel, like in a sense, right? That was awesome. And then they swing the story over to Luke, and I'm like, oh man,
Yeah.
it's like you could split this show into 3 shows, and I'd be really happy. But you're giving me one, and I'm just like, just having a great time.
Yeah. I mean, those first 2 seasons are amazing.
What if
I feel like
Grogu
it's great.
is the reason Palpatine comes back, and he is somehow Palpatine returns?
Oh,
He's
It
the
was
somehow.
Grogu the whole time.
He's the
He was the
somehow.
somehow. That'd be wild.
Hey man,
I just
if it's
thought of that
awesome,
right now.
then that'd be great.
I like the
It's
idea
good.
of Palpatine tangent here, a Palpatine returning. But I didn't like the way that they did it. I think it was dumb.
there was no way that they did it.
Right.
They did it.
Somehow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just somehow.
And I thought they were going to do something else with the clones because that's like a part of the story. And then now I would have been okay with that. You make a clone of him. That makes really good sense, right?
Ah,
And then
I
kill the
mean,
other clones.
There's like all this stuff that kind of
You could've
seems
did
like
very-
that's what they're doing. Like
you could have went straight line and made something very easy. They're like, no, this. And then look, he's tied to a big machine.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Machine
I mean-
Palpatine was kind of
And
cool.
then-
Though. He was like Gladys from Portal.
And then we got to the end where I was like, okay, so this is what I got. I'm going to take it. And this is going to be a big finish. And the one thing I wanted to, I found out like a year later, they didn't do it because in China, they will not do ghosts. They see ghosts as demons, I believe.
What?
So when you heard all like the Jedi said, we're with you, Rey. We're with you, Rey. We're with you. They were going to make them all appear. There's actually a video going around where they do that for you. Someone did it. And they were going to appear and like be shooting the Force with her. And that's what I was looking forward to. And it's just the audio. And I was like, I didn't even get the consolation prize.
Wow. Really?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they just have 2 edits of the movie then?
Yeah, it's odd.
You would think.
I don't think they oh no, they do that sometimes.
Sometimes.
They take
Oh,
out
sure.
they take out a scene. I guess because it was such a pivotal scene.
Maybe, yeah.
You know,
Wild.
it's like how it'll always end. So maybe they didn't want to split that up.
That's true.
Yeah,
It's tricky.
whatever. That's like, I don't know.
Star Wars is a bar that was set that like you're so emotional that you can't even find the bar anymore, right?
No, there's a bar, and it's the Mandalorian show. That's
Now it is for sure.
that's the bar now.
So yeah,
Okay?
I would like to get some more Tales of the Jedi.
Yes,
That'd be phenomenal.
those
I have
were
yet to
really
watch
good.
that. Yeah,
Oh man, you gotta watch it.
yeah, I will.
I feel like a lot of the stuff they got into with Dooku should have been in Phantom Menace.
There wasn't time for all that.
Yeah.
Is
There,
it
was,
Dooku?
there, was,
No,
there wasn't time
wasn't.
for the stuff they gave us.
Is it
For
Dooku
God's sake.
or is it Dooku?
I don't know.
But it was really good.
Depends on who's
I
saying
agree.
It was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like,
It
like
was.
I'm like they're showing me why the Republic is corrupt and no longer functional.
Dooku
Rather
wasn't
than,
that bad
like-
of a guy.
Yeah, rather than like 6 hours of a pod race.
You know
He's
what?
bad. He's bad.
Story wise, I can see why you might say that, but he's just a jerk. Oh,
No,
he's bad.
I'm afraid your release would be quite difficult. You freaking.
Yeah. No, he's bad. He's bad.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
He was awesome.
This just in from Scro. Oh,
Count
yes,
Dooku
Dooku
is
is bad.
He's a bad dude.
So, oh man, when we love things so much that we start hating them, that's what happens. So, yep. So a lot of great things to watch. This is our season finale for the show, so we won't be on for a while. So we covered the rest of the year.
Wow.
So Indiana Jones, Quantum Mania for Ant-Man, Guardians of the Galaxies, the Hogwarts game that just came out right now, Mandalorian coming. You have the Ahsoka show coming as well.
Yeah.
I don't know if I said Indiana Jones or not. I can't remember. But a lot of things coming out. So it's going to be a good year for movies. Oh, The Flash that we said before too.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see what happens. And we are to be a nerd. It is definitely a good time to be alive because if this was the 90s, we were just like praying on like, wow, when did this will happen? Like nothing's happening. Nothing was happening. We were that was probably the lowest low of all because we were getting all the bad Batman movies.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like think
Yeah, but
about
what?
prior to
90s?
that, there was like less. You
No,
know,
I'm saying at least we had. Look, you had a Batman. Yeah, 2 Batman movies in the 80s, right?
at least one.
Just
Oh.
the first one, yeah.
The
Oh, the
first,
first
one,
one 89. The other one
Yeah.
was 91 or something,
something
like that.
like that.
Yeah, but I just mean like the mid 90s was a dark time.
Yeah, but that was
That was
like
prime
kind of
time,
That
baby.
was still like the
That's when me and
beginning.
Kat
That was-
were born.
Things were heating up,
The dark
know.
times.
In the dark times.
In the
The
time
Dark
before,
Ages.
yeah.
N64
and
was
that's
the
really
90s,
just
so.
superhero.
N64
movies
was
you're talking
cool.
About, really, I mean,
But remember, we already had Nintendo.
Right.
And
I mean, the
64
90s
was not just cool, Tony.
I mean, they definitely have like
Terminator
its own,
2. Terminator 2.
T2.
Okay? You want to talk about
91?
setting a bar in a movie that, like,
Awesome movie.
kind of brings it. And
Well,
says,
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, there are
Like,
there
there
are
you go.
amazing amount of great movies in the 90s. I'm not saying that
No,
like
I'm just saying.
I didn't say
as far
culture
as,
died in the 90s. I'm just saying that like
as far as
Nerd
pushing
stuff, as far
the
as you're
limits of
pushing
what
the-
was possible,
The
and
nerd
Rugrats
perspective.
movie
and
happened
setting
in the
the
90s.
bar, as far especially for like
Shawshank Redemption,
visual effects and stuff like that.
Morgan Freeman,
Yeah, but it wasn't like
caught a stride in the 90s.
I mean, there was good stuff. It has its own identity, but as far as like nerd culture, with,
right
like
for
Star
nerd culture
Wars,
for
No.
setting
comic
the,
books,
The Lion King.
bar of visual effects
To look-
in movies.
Yeah,
So
it's
to a-
its own identity. Yeah.
If somebody in the 80s or 90s were to tell you about the future, like in like 2010 or 2008 to 2023 right now, you would just be like, no, it's
Well-
amazing.
Well, Phantom Menace came out in the 90s.
Late 90s,
99.
99.
But people were,
99.
people were excited about it, regardless
The
of what you think of it
Matrix,
at the end. But
same
people
year.
were really excited about
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
The first Matrix movie.
And,
Yeah.
Come
but
on.
but
Really
for the
like
most
that.
part, yeah, it was a lot of
That
a
blew
return
us
to like
away.
trying to be gritty and real was like a lot of the theme of the 90s. I think it
like
was like
Speed.
everything was trying to be cool and not as campy and fun as the 80s
Yeah.
were. It was
Yeah.
a departure
Yeah.
for that.
Try not be
More dark.
campy. We're trying not to be campy. That's what the 90s was about. Even with music. Like music was trying to not be campy and try to be something like whatever.
Yeah,
And-
gritty and
and people were
Hard
more
rock.
low key in the 90s, I feel, in some ways. Although the pop music went the opposite way, but like people were trying to like calm down from the 80s. The 80s was just like so I'll take a breath for a decade. Let's just take a breath.
Oh, you had the re-releases in '97 too.
Right.
yeah.
Yes.
Special
Right?
edition.
Yes, that was
Yeah.
cool. But that was like living on fumes. That's what it felt like.
And that was kind of
Yeah.
like gearing us up. Like it's like, all right, we're like we caught our
Yeah.
breath in the '90s. Let's get back into nerd culture.
It was.
They're going to be re-released. Get ready for the Phantom
right.
Menace.
But
in
we didn't
99.
but we didn't know that
Yeah,
Phantom Menace was coming.
yeah, you did.
When
the
was-
special editions came out.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
that was the whole.
Yeah, it was
reason
only
for
2
it.
years before, really. Or 3
Yeah, it
years
was.
Oh,
before.
I don't remember that.
It
It
Okay.
was like 2
It
years
was
tops.
2 years
yeah.
before. It was 97, I think.
And
I want to
90
say.
I thought
and
they-
99
99
was.
I
was
thought they
Phantom
didn't announce that
Menace.
until like the
No,
last
they
part of it
announced
because they always were talking
At
about
least 3 years ahead, we knew.
Vinny Pro
it
would
was
come to
coming.
me like every year and be like, there's a whole great story about like Boba Fett when he gets out of the Sarlacc pit, and I was like, really?
Well, the
He's like,
expanded
yeah.
universe stuff from the books
Right.
and everything. Yeah.
And now
they-
that he
Boba
finally
got
got it,
out.
30 years later, he probably hates
He
it.
does
changed
hate
it.
it.
Yeah.
He
Yeah, well, they
absolutely-
changed it,
He
from
hates
the
all of it.
original version of the story.
So-
He
I
does.
was,
I think he does hate it.
He
Yeah.
doesn't get out by himself in the
I
book,
s-
I don't think.
Vin, if you're watching, do you hate Boba Fett? What's happening with it? Let us know.
He's not watching. He turned off as soon as you started talking about Star Wars
Yeah.
because he secretly hates Star Wars, even though
Even though he's the biggest fan we know.
he's having a very hard time. I think I was telling Dan this yesterday. I was like, I think Vin secretly hates Star Wars. He doesn't. He wants to like it, but it's always just such a disappointment. He can't stand it.
It's funny because that does happen. My brother was a big, huge Star Wars fan. Now I can tell he thinks he's a Star Wars fan, but he's not.
He's a Star Wars hater fan.
He used to be. No, he doesn't hate it. He just doesn't. He's not a fan anymore.
Oh wow, that's even worse.
Well, it's
But like he is.
Apathy.
He'll tell you like, I love Star Wars. No, you don't, because you barely know what's happening in the new movies. You're not really a fan anymore.
he's like a ghost fan.
I don't know what you call that.
because we have so much content
A
now.
phantom.
You have so many different types of levels of fans.
That's
That's
pretty
back in the
good.
day when we were kids, if you were a Star Wars fan, there was 3 movies. That was it. Like there wasn't anything else
Right.
to like worry about, really. Basically.
right.
So you liked those or you didn't like them. Okay, whatever.
That happened to me with-
and now it's like, oh, I like this, but I don't like
Yeah.
that, and I like that one, but not this one.
Right.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
That happened to me with Final Fantasy because I grew up in Final Fantasy, and then I kept trying to play forward. And then after a while, I kept losing steam. I was like, is it me or is it them? I don't know what it is, but like, I think I'm done. So,
Yeah.
yes.
Yep. Sometimes that's what happens.
Yes. We'll end this on a down note. So, yes, what are you excited for? Let us know. And there's a lot to love and a lot to look forward to coming this year. So it's time to go to the movies, or sit home on your couch because we have streaming also. Okay, so that is their news, guys. Talked about a lot of stuff. I hope you enjoyed it. We're gonna get ready for our next show right now. This is our season finale for Roll and Rumble. Can you believe it? It's finally here, and we are excited. So today is Rumble Mania. We have 3 large and amazing matches on the cards. We're going to let you know what they are when we come back. For those of you that are wrestling with us, the fans, this is the time to join, talk to Todd, get linked up. And we'll see you guys in a few minutes. It'll be about 8-9 minutes, guys. We'll see you very soon. Don't go anywhere.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to fight in Audio Dungeon Wrestling in Roll and Rumble. time to fight in Audio Dungeon Wrestling in Brawl and Rumble.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Rumble Mania. This is Roland Rumble. I'm your commissioner, Tony Hansen, joined by the wrestlers of the Federation. Today, we're also joined by, of course, as always, Crusher and Slapshot from the Patreon Fighting Camp. And today, we are getting ready to get started for Rumble Mania. I am excited. You can feel the buzz around the arena as our wrestlers are getting revved up. Let's go over to Hedge Delta, who looks like he's very excited.
Tonight, the lights are brightest here at Rumble Mania, and Hedge Delta and Slapshot will prove once again why we are the premier tag team, not only in Roland Rumble, but in the entire world. I said it last week, and I'll say it again tonight. Trent, baby, your margin call comes tonight. I'm feeling bullish.
Amazing. Trent, anything you want to say back?
Oh, you better be ready, because I am fired up. We're going to come in there and destroy you guys tonight. Destroy. Right. Can't wait. Let's do this.
So right now on the card today, ladies and gentlemen, we have 3 matches coming up. The first match is a tag team match between Hedge Delta and Slapshot versus Trent Barrington and a Big Bad Baby. Second match will be a retirement match between J-Rolls and Proglow, unless someone else falls to the bottom and takes over their positions. That person who loses will be out of the Federation. And then finally, of course, the match you've been waiting for. This is it. Rumble Mania, the championship match, will be Soulless versus Crusher. Let's go to Crusher right now. There he is. Crusher, you're getting ready for an incredible match coming up today. This is a long time coming for you. Are you ready? What do you expect to happen today?
Of course I am ready. I'm expecting him to be broken in pieces. So many pieces. He will be crying for whatever he has for a mother to come and save him.
Amazing. Let's go over to Soulless right now. Soulless, apparently you're going to be in pieces today. Are you going to keep the belt?
First of all, don't talk about my mother. And second of all, yes, I will be the champion walking out of Rumble Mania just like I walked in, because it is written.
It is written.
That's right.
Amazing.
I don't even control it. It just happens.
Amazing. Let's go over to J-Rolls. J-Rolls, you are possibly on the chopping block today. You've made a interesting turnaround today, because in the beginning of the season you started very weak and perhaps might be the most improved wrestler in the game today.
Yeah, there we go. MVP.
So unfortunately, it's just you may not have done enough in time.
Yeah, well, if I had done enough, I wouldn't be in this position tonight, but it's all right. I'm just going to roll with the punches here. This is the hand I've been dealt right now, but I got a little bit of a score to settle with Proglow, and I got no problem. If it's got to be one of us to go, it's not going to be me.
Oh, wow. Strong words coming out of J-Roll. What's going on over here with Proglow? Proglow, you are also on the bottom. It is possible. We actually could check that right now. Trent Barrington, what is your record right now?
My record is 4-6.
4-6. Proglow, what is yours?
2-6.
2-6. So even if he loses today, will not matter. You will be on the chopping block. Does anyone have a record that is worse than that?
Oh, there it is.
So that's it. It's going to be the two of you battling to stay in the Audio Dungeon Federation. So quite a show today, guys. Very excited to see what we have coming up.
Most improved. Who would you say is the MVP?
The MVP? Let's perhaps finish the season until we figure out who the MVP is.
Champ is right here. How could you just not say he's the MVP?
Yeah.
I mean,
well, he could lose.
He could lose, but also just because somebody doesn't win all the time doesn't mean that they can't be valuable.
That's right.
That's true. You a lot of great introspective thought here at the eve of Rumble Mania. But I think it's time right now that we get this party started here. The crowd's excited. I'm desk popping, and we are ready to go. Let's begin. That first match is coming up to the arena right now. It is Hedge Delta and Slapshot versus Big Bad Baby. Slapshot, anything you want to say before we get started?
If there's one thing my great partner has taught me, is that when it all comes down to it, it's about business. Last night, my Eagles did not take care of their business, but you can be sure that when that bell rings, it will be Team $1 Million Contract who has taken care of business and put the puck in that net. Speaking of business, I just want to state for the record, Patreon reroll go into Crusher so he can rip that belt out of the unearned hands of Solus.
Oh, man.
Let's get down to business.
Okay, guys, let's do it. Slapshot Hedge Delta versus Trent Barrington and Big Bad Baby. Let's roll and rumble.
Get in there, Teddy.
All right, here we go.
Let's do this, Slapshot. What say I set him up and you knock him down?
By all means, partner.
All right.
Trent,
Ready?
combat up.
Do it.
5.
4.
Ha! I'll start things off with a quick scoop slam. Then I'm going to injure you. Let's do technique versus technique.
All right.
5.
5. Defended.
Let's go.
Combat up.
Combat up.
That's a 3.
1.
All right. I'm going to strut right over. Give you a nice elbow slam. Take 4 damage.
Oh,
Wow.
he hits hard.
Hit him again.
Here we
Combat
go.
up.
Combat up.
4.
4.
Again.
Again.
6.
Now you got it. 2.
All right. This time I'll pick you up and hit you with a vertical suplex. I'm going to injure you again. Technique versus technique. 5.
8.
Reroll that.
All righty.
You sound like the bear, not the baby.
That becomes a 5.
Let's go.
Defended.
Let's go. Hey, Hedge.
Combat
Combat
up.
up.
You stink.
Take it easy, baby. 4.
3. You got it.
All right, this time I'll hit you with a dragon screw leg whip, and I'll injure you again. Technique versus technique. Here we go. 7.
Oh, that's going to be a 7. Defended.
go.
That's it. Back to combat.
3.
3. One more time. 5.
A 1.
All right, this time I'll throw you into the turnbuckles and hit you with a stinger splash. Again, injured. Technique versus technique. 8.
7. You
Oh,
got it.
All right,
no.
I'm going to push it one more time. Technique versus technique. 6.
8. Defended.
Reroll it. That's my second of the day.
6. That's what you had, right? 6.
Yes.
Defended.
Combat up again.
All
4.
right. A 5. All right. Time to give you a nice little clothesline. Send you down to the mat. Take 4 damage.
Oh,
Combat up
Let's go.
again. 3.
A 5. All right. Now I'm going to make it hurt a little bit more. I'm going to give you a nice kick, and I'm going to let's see. I'm gonna give a little drop slam. Take 4 more damage.
4 damage dealt to Hedge Delta.
oh.
Get me in there. Get me in there, Teddy. I'm ready.
All right, I'll tag him in.
You
Yeah,
have to
you
win.
You gotta win. You gotta win a will
Combat
check.
up. Right. Okay. That's
Yep.
right. Okay. Here we go. Combat. 5.
2.
All right. I tag him in.
Let's go.
Will versus Will.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
bad.
Wit versus. Yeah, it's Wit versus Wit.
Wit.
So I got a 6.
Wit versus wit.
We had to roll again.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was combat. Combat.
Yeah, first do combat,
So
then you do
the
then
combat.
then you do
okay.
Wit versus Wit.
Okay.
3.
5.
3.
Okay.
Let's go.
5.
So he's
Tag
in.
him in.
Big Bad Baby is in.
I come running in. Hit him with the big buster to start. 6.
4.
Oh,
Get
let's
him,
go,
baby. Get him.
All right. I bite him on the ankles.
Man.
I look to the crowd, so cute. And I go to put him down for a nap. Right away, going for the finisher. Here we go. Adding in a favor to this. Ooh, that is 7.
You got me.
Yes!
Out of business. Out of business.
No!
That's a tough combination there, man.
Amazing at Rumble Mania. the team of Slapshot and Hedge Delta fall. Slapshot did not even get to enter the ring. Hedge Delta, take us through it. What happened?
Slapshot, this one's on me. I let you down, and I bankrupt us completely.
It's all right, partner. Last time we were in the ring, you didn't get a chance to fight. I guess it ended up that way. But we'll get those belts back in the next season.
You've been a great partner this whole season, Slapshot. It's been an honor.
It's been a pleasure, Hedge.
Right now, we're going to get ready for our next match coming up. First, we're going to go around the table because this match is about the records and the favor, of course, and how well that every single wrestler did this entire season. Let's go around the room right now, starting from J-Rolls, and then we're going to have the match, the retirement match, to see who stays and who goes. J-Rolls, how much favor do you have left, and what is your record?
My record is 1-8. Terrible record. I got 5 favor in the bank, and there's no reason to save it, so I'm going to be spending it on ProGlow tonight.
This is the day to use it. Solus, the champion. What is your record? How much favor?
8-6 with 5 favor.
8-6 with 5 favor. Hedge Delta.
6-5.
How much favor?
26.
What happened? Did you forget to use that favor?
It's very complicated. A lot of numbers. You wouldn't understand.
You didn't check the technical analysis.
You don't.
They underestimated the bear.
My technical analysis consists of a lot of very complex math and algorithms that you wouldn't understand. Okay,
Buying puts on your favor, baby.
No one sells me short.
Let's go over to Slapshot. Slapshot, your favor and record.
First of all, Hedge, you weren't alone in this mistake. I forgot to root you on to do the taunt or the aid from the side. So we're a team in wins and we're a team in losses. My record is 8-4 with 14 favor.
14 favor. Crusher.
4-3, 20 favor.
4-3, 20 favor. Oof, that's a lot. Big Bad Baby.
I'm at 3-4 with how much favor do I get from that match? 3?
Yeah.
3, yeah.
3 favor.
ProGlow.
I'm at 2-6 with 6 favor.
Okay. And Trent Barrington.
Trent has. I'm at 5-6 and 21 favor.
Wow.
5, 6, 21 favor. Wow. Yeah, a lot of people. It's interesting that here we are at Rumble Mania and people have finished their match and they're holding on to their favor. They're going to take it home.
Not me.
Put it in their drawer and save it for another day, another season, I suppose.
My fans are the best.
The question is, does favor travel over past the season?
No.
Gee, I hope so.
My
fans aren't going to let me down. They're still with me.
Upload a video of yourself doing a
numerical,
promo every hour until next season.
Numerical representation of the fans.
You lose favor.
The fans are still with us.
One promo for each favor that you like to.
If you don't get a like from someone else on your video, then you lose the favor.
Oh, no favor for Ross.
That's actually a pretty good way. You got to get a certain amount of favors, and whoever gets the most likes on their video, that could be something cool.
Oh my gosh.
So, guys, let's get ready for our next match. It is the retirement match. It is going to be J-Rolls versus ProGlow for the right to stay.
The right to fight.
Who is going to win? We don't know. Let's do it. Roll and rumble.
4.
1.
Ooh. I poke you in the eyes for 2 damage.
You got it, J-Rolls.
Let's do it, guys. What is happening here? This match should be
talk to
continuing.
strangers.
Natural
Get away
6.
from me.
4. Oh boy.
Yeah, that's right. We will choke slam you, and then
Who's we?
We, all of
The
me.
royal we.
Wow, nice little English lesson there, David.
Exactly.
It's just you.
Capital W.
Commissioner,
Okay.
she keeps trying to talk to me. Too. Get her away from me.
Technique versus technique.
All right.
8.
1.
Yes.
Oh.
So I also have dirty.
Uh-oh.
So it goes to the
So
second.
I'm -2 from your strength.
Oh.
-2 off the strength of J rolls, and we are back to combat.
All right.
2.
3.
Oof.
All right. I'm going to drop kick you. Take 1 damage.
1 damage dealt. Back to combat.
5.
1.
Yes.
1 here.
I hit you with a power bomb for 2 damage.
Oh, man.
2 damage dealt. Back to combat.
5.
3.
2 more damage with the German suplex.
Oh, gosh.
Back to combat. Damage is being dealt left and right.
4.
Yes.
Brutal.
Non-stop curb stomp. 2 more damage.
Oh my goodness!
Not the non-stop curve stomp.
5.
3.
Yes. Classic punch. 2 more.
Knew that was coming.
She's on a
Goodness.
roll.
Classic punch. No.
Unrelenting.
Oh,
4.
Oh,
there it
finally
is.
did
Smoker.
Something. All right. I'm going to take you down into a stretch muffler, fortitude versus fortitude.
Stretch muffler.
Jeez, he's going to change your muffler.
7.
5. Oh, I got nothing.
Oops. I'll take that. That was a 1.
2.
Let's go.
All right. I'm going to hit you with your own move. Classic punch.
Oh,
Take 1 damage.
The reversal.
Yeah.
no. No one has ever turned the tables.
Learn how to do it, though. 1
Oh, man.
damage. What is
Back to
that?
combat.
4.
2.
Yes. I hurt you really bad by kicking you in the chest
Oh,
for 2 damage.
that's not good.
Back to combat.
He has lung problems as it is.
1.
3.
How could you?
All right. Snap suplex to you. Take 1 damage.
1 again. Jeez.
2. I'll hit you with a hanging vertical suplex. Take 1 damage.
You gotta hit the gym. 2.
5.
Oh.
All right.
Man.
I'm gonna hit you with a springboard drop kick. Take 1 damage.
Keep chipping away.
4.
1.
Yes. Body slam. 2 damage.
My back is killing me here.
4.
1.
Yes. So I hit you with one of my moves, the torch ball, which is right here.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
And then I go for the finisher,
Oh,
atomic number 10. I'm adding in some favor, 5 favor.
All right.
Oh dang.
Did you roll a 1?
1.
Doesn't matter what you add on now.
Oh.
That's a 1. You take damage. I think 2 damage was?
3.
3 damage.
Damage.
3 damage taken, and the favor is lost, unfortunately.
Oh wow! It's a new
That's
match.
rough.
You blew your load.
Yes.
That's what we say in wrestling.
That's what we say in a lot of industries.
Yes.
At least 2.
All right, combat up, Proglow.
2.
5.
Oh!
All right. I'm going to hit you with a vicious clothesline. I'm going to practically take your head off with that one.
For 1 damage though.
1 damage.
You know,
You'll feel it
My
tomorrow.
head is practically
you
on the
can't
floor.
heal, you know.
No, he can't.
Why can't he?
No 6. She's just saying stuff.
I'm gonna go for the finisher right now.
Wait, what?
Whoa.
She got 6.
So you didn't do that 1 damage yet.
Isn't that automatic on the combat roll?
No.
You make an attack
No.
and then you do the finisher.
Yeah.
Instead of doing damage.
Oh no, yeah, I have to roll again for the finisher.
Oh
right?
yeah.
Okay.
I thought yeah.
You're going with the finisher now, is what you mean.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I meant.
Yeah.
I was gonna add the 5 favorite. Sorry, I had to say that before I rolled that. All right.
Oh, we should get a.
Yeah, no, that's technically I'm wrong. So all right, so it's just my charisma and the 3 that I rolled, so it's a 7.
No.
Doesn't get it?
Yeah, no.
You take 3 damage.
Oh, man. Early.
Neck and neck.
This is
You got
great.
hasty. Could have cost him the game. Let's see what
Lit,
happens here.
lit.
Back to combat.
Dang it! 2.
5. 5. All right.
No.
I'm going to body slam you. Take 1 damage. Now, am I allowed to go for a finisher again?
You just don't do the damage. Let's go with a finisher.
Right,
Instead
the
of the
one
one
damage
damage.
you just
After-
said.
after
she
you-
wouldn't
after you
take.
win
On the
combat.
next roll.
No,
yeah.
this one. Just right. After you win combat, you would say, okay, in lieu of damage, I'm going for the finisher.
He's never finished anyone before, Commissioner. It's all new to him.
That's true. Every time I've tried, I roll the 1.
So you just don't do the damage and just go for your finisher.
All right, forget the damage, then I'm going to go for it again.
So you don't
Oh,
take the 1
boy.
damage.
No.
This time I'm going to add my favor to it, which is 5.
Ooh.
So that with the favor, it's going to be 12.
Oh!
Dang it.
The comeback!
Is that it?
Yeah.
Wow.
My goodness.
Wow.
Na,
What a
na,
flip to that match. Oh, man.
Hey, goodbye.
Man.
Proglow, anything you want to say?
Bring back Queen Sunshine.
It's
The
been
classic retirement.
it's been lit.
Yeah, I agree.
It's been lit. You know what? That's a good out statement. It's
That's
been
great.
lit.
Yeah.
It has been lit.
It's been lit.
Please leave.
Your light has fallen.
Oh, God.
No, you don't really leave. We're just kidding around.
Come on.
Okay, guys, that leaves us now.
Yes.
Aw, that was like schoolyard. Damien is my one friend in the playground.
Do it. I'll call you later.
Don't leave.
Guys, it is time for Rumblemania's last match of the evening. It is Soulless, the champion, versus the contender, Crusher. This is what we've been waiting for. This is why we play. Soulless, any last words?
Yes. Crusher sucks. The only Crusher they'll be talking about is Trachea Crusher.
Crusher, any last words?
Yes, and it will be placed right on you once again.
What?
Oh, man. Okay, guys, this is it for the belt for Roland Rumble for the entire season at Rumblemania. Who will take it? We're about to find out. Here we go. It is time to roll and rumble.
Bring me in.
5.
Piece of crap. 3, you got it.
Throw you into the ropes, get you a good slingshot, boot to the gut, bend you over, grab you by your neck, flick around, neck breaker.
Oh, man.
Wow. That was a lot of offense.
Technique versus technique.
Technique versus technique.
Natural 6.
Ooh, Crusher's
You got
getting
it.
Technical.
All right, trade 2 from your strength
Oh no.
Oh, boy.
Baby.
because I got dirty.
What?
And I'm the dirtiest player in the game. So let's get it going. Combat up.
Yeah.
It is written.
Natural 6.
Natural 1.
Oh, boy.
Throw him out! Throw him out!
Crusher.
Throw him out.
Wow.
Throw him back into the ropes. Slingshot, pick him straight up, and drop him behind me. Flat on your face. Take 2 more from your strength.
Wait. Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
See how that works.
6 and a 1.
He has 6 and a 1, so he gets a free jump to the next phase.
And he's got dirty, so it goes all the way up.
All right.
You should have negative strength.
Yeah.
Combat
Well,
up. You know,
let's go.
let's go.
Natural 6.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
2, you got it.
Yeah, screw you. I throw him into the corner. I trip him. I throw him into the corner. He hits his head on the turnbuckle. He's dizzy. He's looking around. 1 damage.
1 damage.
He's dizzy.
Wah.
Oh.
All right,
Roll.
Back to combat.
let's
I
go
want to fix that
Chernobyl.
belt there. It's getting deflated.
I got a 4.
You got it.
All right, that's 1 favor for me. All right, I did Chernobyl, so you're going to take 2.
2 damage.
Did you clear
Okay.
Chernobyl?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was talking over me, but yeah, I said Chernobyl.
Yeah, okay.
Not soulless. You...
3.
Not him. All right, combat up.
3.
5. Take you down to the mat with a snap nair. Put my knee in your back. You're going to take 2.
Suck.
2 damage dealt. Back to combat.
3 again.
5 again.
Oh my god. I don't know.
Twist your arm. Yeah, you're going to take another 2.
All right. 3 again.
Let's go with Russian sickle.
What?
5 again. Stuck on 5. You take 2 from the Russian sickle.
Russian sickle.
Let's go. 5.
Count that up. Natural 6.
Yeah, okay.
Let's just make it even better. Slam you into the turnbuckle, run back, spear you into the turnbuckle. Let's go strength versus strength.
Okay. Oh,
That's a dirty 6.
that's a natural 6, you piece of crap.
Reroll.
Oh! From Slapshot.
Reroll.
Oh, man.
Oh boy.
That's tough.
Crap sticks together. It's crap shot and 1.
Oh no!
Take 3 from this strong hit.
3 damage.
Yes.
All right.
Man, Crush
Count
is
that up.
putting
All
on the
right.
clinic over here.
3.
1.
Oh! Another hit.
It's not looking
How do I
good,
want to
champ.
do this? Oh, golly. Okay, I'll take you down to the mat with a ankle lock. Yep. And then I'm going to, you know what? Let's just go trachea crusher. Take 2 points of damage.
Excuse me. Disrespectful.
2
Yes,
points
it
of
is.
damage. Back to combat.
All right, let's go.
Trachea crusher.
5.
2.
Yes, I kick him in the side of the knee. He falls. I spit on him. I push him over. I watch him roll around. Take 1 damage.
Oh, that's for 1 damage, but it hurts his pride.
man.
Aren't you going to need something to wipe the stuff off the inside of your mask?
Oh.
Yes, I spit on myself. Natural 6, you piece of crap.
Natural 6 for you too. And guess what?
Well, screw you.
My
That's
new,
real.
my new skill kicks in. Tricks of the trade.
You got that crap.
Oh! He's got
Eat it.
tricks of the trade.
Ah,
Oh,
so
I just got a new skill too.
sling you into the ropes, trip you up real good, let you hit the mat. You know what? Time for you to see the Baba Yaga now.
How about this? How about this? We keep the match going.
How about this? How about this? No, because it's time to go.
Oh, you piece of ass.
Going for my finisher, the Baba Yaga.
Hope you roll 1.
Well, let's see. That is 4.
Oh, you got it. You piece of
Yes,
crap.
yes,
And that is it. The champion is down. Oh,
my
man.
God!
He just ripped his mask off.
Oh, that looks way more menacing.
Damn it. Oh, you piece of crap. Oh, if I could swear, you
I do smell something, but I don't think it's crap. I
you
think
smell
it's more
yourself.
like
You're in a room by
fear.
yourself.
I think it's fear I smell. Call your mother and come
So-
pick you up.
Congratulations.
Go ahead, crush your speech. Let's make a speech. Congratulations to the new champion
Yeah.
of Roll and Rumble. It is Crusher.
Crusher. Crusher.
There will be many parades for me when I get back to Moscow. Many parades.
Wow.
No, wait,
Crusher, what do you want to say?
I'll hand it to him. Where'd it go? I couldn't even see it.
Would you have to wipe that spit off of your mask? That would help you see.
You cheater.
It was no brainer. He's one trick pony. Once his trick was done, he was done. It was all good. He has no tacticians, no skill whatsoever, none. He is broke, beaten, and got all kind of bodily fluids on him.
How did it feel when he told you that it was written?
Yeah, it was written, just not for him.
And what about when he called you a piece of crap?
That's all he has in his vocabulary. Again, one
That is
trick pony.
about 60% of his vocabulary.
I'm a simple man.
He also says the words crap shooters. Count it with me.
Everybody can appreciate that.
Let's go over to Solus. Solus, you have just lost everything. How you feeling?
Not everything. I'm still.
You just lost the match, the belt, and your dignity and your mask. How you feeling?
No. I'm on top of the world.
Tell us why.
That's the way to lose. You lose like a champion. I'm the best.
Tell us why
Is
you're.
that why you ripped your mask?
Yeah, I ripped my mask with an impressive feat of strength. Everybody saw it. Everybody was amazed.
I was amazed.
Yeah, that's right. Solus. Next season, I promise, that belt is mine again. I ain't playing around. I made it here once. I'll make it here again. And remember, keep riding. You're going to miss the top. You're going to miss the top if you decide to get off now while I'm down. But I'm not even down. Crusher, you still suck.
What am I
Carry
getting?
my gym bag.
Is that where you have all your crap at?
That's where he keeps his many items.
What item?
Oh man!
Oh,
Wow,
Crusher.
amazing. Let's bring
Crap shot.
let's bring Slapshot. Slapshot, you just saw Solus go down. I imagine it has to feel good, you being his arch nemesis.
I don't know how much you can call it a nemesis. It's like a one-sided rivalry in sports. He's never beaten me. Really,
beat
I
you
couldn't
already.
care
I beat
less at
you.
this point.
I did beat you. It wasn't one-on-one, but I beat you, and then I destroyed you.
You've never beaten me in a one-on-one match, and you never will.
I made you.
Should we
yours.
have that match
Yes!
right now?
Yes!
Come on,
You know-
Slap Shot.
We have time.
Put your money where your
Oh,
mouth
I
is.
thought it was
Retirement.
Sure.
Oh
Sure.
man!
Bring it.
Yes!
Want to do a retire? No, but I mean,
We already did this.
that,
They should put their favor on the line.
Oh,
I'll let you guys do it. You guys can
we
put
should be able to give
Slapshot.
whatever we
It's
have
up
left.
to you because obviously you've won every time you face him. So if you guys want to force a retirement, we'll do it, and we will make sure that it sticks 100% no matter what. You could do it for favor, or you can do it just for the fun, like a bunch of whips. What do you want to do?
100% he will be retired.
Sure, let's do a retirement match.
Oh!
Let's go, Slapshot.
A retirement match. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
It is going to be a retirement match coming in between Solus and Slapshot. Who will retire? Who will stay? Here we go.
Let's go.
Let's roll
I'm ready
and
for this
rumble
war.
one
I've been
more
ready.
time.
I've been ready.
Can't believe it.
Natural one.
3. We're gonna go with the face off, rake to the face, take 5 damage, you piece of crap.
Oh man.
Combat up. That's a 5.
You got it.
Thank you. Going for the slew foot. Take 5 more damage.
You took 10 damage in 2 rounds.
I don't even know how to do math.
10.
I'm adding 2 favor to this combat roll.
So am I. Yes, 7.
7. Tricks of the trade.
All right, no,
Tricks of
everybody
the
stop
trade, he
talking.
wins.
No, okay.
Tricks of the trade. Going for the Ron Hextall.
Oh,
Dive at
man.
your knees. Take another 5 damage.
Oh, no.
Brutal. Slap
Oh,
shot. Is
man.
I just need to
Solus.
slap him once. I just need to slap him once.
beating the crap out of him.
Let me slap him.
Adding another 2
Natural
favor.
6. Yeah, you better get an actual
All
6.
right, you got that one.
I slap him right across the face. He falls down. Pucks fly out of his shirt. He's on the ground. 1 damage.
He must have a buck in his pocket.
You're still only giving 1 damage in this match?
Oh no, that's 4 damage. Take it.
4 damage dealt. Back to
4.
Slapshot.
4.
4 damage dealt.
4 tricks of the trade.
Oh, God.
I think it's time.
Yeah.
For the last time, I slam you to the ground. My slap shooters, count it out with me. 1, 2, 3. Adding 4 favor to the finisher. Slapshot skates in. He winds. He shoots. He rolls. A dirty 6. Get out of the league.
Wow. Oh, that's it.
You lose the belt and your career in 1 night.
Oh, no. That's right. Your career
Wow.
and the belt.
Wow.
You said you'd be back next season. What happened?
Not anymore.
Slap shooters, let's sing together. Sha-na-na-na.
Oh my god.
Sha-na-na-na.
Hey,
Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye.
Oh, man.
Wow. Put it all
That
on the line.
was satisfying.
Shut up. Nothing
Wow.
satisfying for you. You suck.
Oh,
Solus,
you
what
know,
happened?
after I was
I think-
really salty at not having to be able to roll a single attack in the tag team match.
How about that?
Thank you, Commissioner, for letting me coast into the off season with the biggest smile on my face.
Yeah, beautiful.
The biggest piece of crap.
My pleasure.
Yeah.
Solus,
Wow.
anything you want to say? Let's. This is your last time in the Audio Federation ever.
Aw,
Last time in the Audio Dungeon.
that was good.
What do you want to say
That's amazing.
to your fans? To your fan. What do you want to say to your fan out
I
there?
don't know, it doesn't seem. doesn't
He's
seem-
riding.
He's riding. He's riding. There's not many of us. We're gonna ride now. We're gonna ride into a different league, and that league, I'll be the champion there. And the only difference, there won't
Little
be a piece
League.
Of, all right, all right. You piece of crap. That jersey sucks. Keep rolling Rumble onto the front of it.
Oh, I just
Yeah.
realized
You ain't even the champion.
He's official.
C for crap. That's what that C stands for. You freaking lapel, you piece of crap.
I think the greatest thing is I won't have to hear that anymore.
Yeah, you'll still hear it in your dreams. You know it's true. You know it's true. I'll be in the other league. I'll be calling you out.
I'll join that league too and knock you out of that one.
Oh,
Spin-off.
I've knocked you out of the league twice already. You haven't beaten me in a single one-on-one match. Your entire career against me has been 1 big 0, which is exactly what you are.
Aw.
Oh man.
You suck.
Wow. Here are the two men on screen that have destroyed you today.
Patreon domination. You know that,
That's live.
Crusher.
on
If we ever made a tag team match, that would be the name of it. Patreon domination.
Well, we've had many tag matches. We just don't never win. Again, I'm not team
Don't ever
player.
win.
So, Crusher and Slapshot, I'd love to hear you guys talk about your best memories of facing Solus, since this will be the last time here. And if you have any Pro memories, we would like to hear those too. But yeah, he's called both of you a piece of crap many times. In fact, many times tonight. What would you guys like to reflect over on the career of Solus?
Did he have a career?
What do you mean I was the champion? Are you blind? I carried you for the past few weeks.
I particularly
challenger.
Yeah, I particularly remember the time that I beat Solus. Oh wait, which one was that?
remember it was.
There's so many; it's hard to keep track of them all.
I remember when Slapshot made a crazy call to the cops. That was funny.
No, I would have to say my favorite memory of putting Solus in his place was when I came to the studio and
Yes.
and
And
I was
nothing
able to
happened.
face him face to whatever that's on his head, and I was able to smack him right to the ground and finish him with a hat trick in front of everyone in that studio.
Wow, amazing.
He's hurting right now, guys. I can see the sadness on his mask.
Yeah.
He's got feelings. No soul, but a lot of feelings.
That is
No
a shit
soul,
rolling
but a
down
lot of
his
feelings.
This is how it was written. This is how it will go. I will
So-
be back.
Solus, we're gonna play your outro,
No.
your intro for the last time.
I don't think you understand what's happening here. So
What are you talking
you
about?
will not be back.
I'll be back next
Please
season.
understand.
I'll be back.
Solus, we're gonna play your intro for the last time. When it comes back, say your final goodbyes to the fan,
What?
and
He will see the
and
fan
we'll take it
later.
from
when
there.
she
That's
picks
it. It's
him
your
up.
last chance to talk to them. Here it comes.
I think tonight was karma for stealing the title and doing everything I did. I think the book was written and it turned out to be a joke on me. So that sucks. But nothing sucks more than Slapshot. So everybody could go home and sleep tight knowing that he's still a piece of crap.
I like that I keep asking you to talk to the fans,
Yeah.
and you keep just cursing out Slapshot I keep saying, talk to the fans, say your goodbyes, and it always ends with you just saying, someone's a piece of crap.
It's the truth. There's nothing more to say. This does suck for the riders out there. The ride is closed. You could go home.
Oh my God!
Unfortunately,
Bell has told.
yes, it is the end of Solus, but a new life will emerge in this chair, and that life will be very dangerous.
Wow. Okay, let's go over to Proglo. Proglo, here's your music for the last time, your intro, and then say goodbye to the fans.
I think I arguably had the best intro song. And yeah, it's been fun.
Mine was pretty good.
Man. And another good season in the books. We'll see what happens. Stay lit.
Stay lit. Let's go around. Let's go around the table here.
Am I talking now, Commish?
Yeah.
Oh well, it's been a great season, Commish. You know, it's a great night. Me and Teddy ended it on top. Can't ask for anything better. You know, I don't know what's going to happen in this offseason. I'm going to grow up a little bit, so I might have to return as like the terrible toddler or something like that. But we'll see what's
Terrible
going on. You
toddler.
know, I'm getting old in these diapers, so I might be able to walk next time.
Amazing.
That would be crazy.
Yeah. All right. Thanks to my fans out there. You know, it was a roller coaster of a season. Had a real strong start. I had the belt. I was the champ for a bit. And, you know, then had a really bad slide there, real slump for a bit. And, but managed to end it strong. So cheers to all the fans that stuck with me all through this. All my Grizzly Bears out there. Thanks.
My slap shooter's the greatest fan base in the Federation, and my number one fan, Big E. It's been a wild season. I may not have had that WWE title belt, but Hedge Delta and we held the tag team championship for a while. And what was even best of all, I ended the season the way I started the season. My first match this season was defeating Solus one-on-one. And I ended it the same way, sending him packing. Because, like always, he had no shot against Slapshot. See you next season.
Next season will be very different for Crusher. I don't have to chase my opponents. No, next season, they will have to come to me. And they come and they will get broken, one after another. See you there.
Holy smokes, I'm no joke out the bullpen. Bringing nothing but heat, leave you hanging like clothespins. He's a beast when he goes in, ice cold frozen. The first round draft pick, number one chosen. Drop bombs, explosion, self-promotion.
I'm very pleased. I ended the season on a high note. You know, I guess I started the season on a high note too. But I will be back next season to the surprise of maybe even myself. So I'm very pleased. had a couple of strong performances at the end. I think I'm going to be a real force to be reckoned with. I'm gonna miss Solus. I think it's like a kindred spirit, man. We had a lot in common, Solus. I like you, brother. We'll see you down the road.
True riders.
Say make money, money, make money, money, money. Make money, money, make money, money, money. Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound. I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound.
It was one hell of a season for Hedge Delta. I'd like to thank all of my fans up and down Wall Street who put all of the smart money on Hedge Delta all season. And a special thanks to my tag team partner, Slapshot. We were the tag champs and we ran this division for most of this season. Trent and Baby may have sold me short tonight, and it ended with bad news at Rumblemania. But trust me, when I come back next season, I will reclaim this entire market, and I will show the world once again why I am nothing but bullish!
And that'll do it for us, guys, at Rumblemania. This was an incredible one. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. And we will see you next season on Roll and Rumble. For D6 Arcade, we'll see you next time, too. We'll be back in the spring.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to fight in Audio Dungeon Wrestling.